the budget is not merely inadequate, it is structurally anti-people and pro-corporate. At a time when workers face job losses, farmers face falling incomes, youth face unemployment, and families face rising prices, the government has chosen to protect profits instead of the people. The working masses of this country are experiencing one of the worst phases of economic distress in decades. Real wages are stagnating, unorganized workers remain without security, and unemployment among youth is alarmingly high. Yet instead of expanding public spending in generate jobs and strengthen demand, the government is obsessed with fiscal tightening for poor and fiscal generosity for the rich. There is no universal employment guarantee for urban youth, no major expansion for public sector recruitment, and no serious program to revive labor-intensive industries. This is a budget that asks unemployed to be patient while rewarding those who already control the wealth. Agriculture remains in deep crisis. Input costs, seeds, fertilizer, fuel keep rising. Climate change is increasing crop losses. Farmers are burdened with debt. But this budget does not provide a legal guarantee of minimum support price. Large-scale public investment in irrigation, storage and procurement. Strong measures to reduce input costs. Instead, policies continues to open agriculture to corporate control while reducing the state's responsibility. Farmers are being pushed towards the market without protection, while big agribusiness is given policy support. This is not a reform. This is an abandonment. Public money for private profit. Honorable Speaker, sir, this budget clearly shows the pattern. Losses are socialist, profits are privatized. Corporate tax concessions continue. Incentives and subsidies are extended to large private players in infrastructure, logistics, and strategic sectors. Meanwhile, allocations for food security, rural development, and welfare schemes do not keep pace with inflation. The government claims there is no money for expanding social welfare, but there is always money when big capital demands support. Labor rights are being weakened in the name of ease of doing business. The new labor regime reduces job security, weakens collective bargaining, and makes it easier for corporations to hire and fire. But where in this budget is the protection for gig workers, contract workers, scheme workers, and the vast informal workforce? Workers are treated as disposable, while corporations are treated as national assets. Energy transition without self-reliance. Yes, renewable energy is discussed, but the real question is who is controlled this transition? Without strong public sector leadership, heavy investment in domestic in manufacturing of solar panels, batteries, grid systems, India will remain dependent on imports. We will become the market, not manufacturing power. A genuine green transition must create jobs for Indian workers, not profits for foreign suppliers and private monopolies. Defense spending rises, social spending suffers. National security is important, but security is not only about weapons, it is also about food, health, education and unemployment. What kind of security do we build when government schools lack of teachers, public hospitals lack of staff and equipment, youth lack of jobs, farmers lack of income security? A hungry, unemployed population cannot be foundation of the strong nation. So, just 1 minute, I will conclude. Science and research. Honorable Speaker, sir, this budget had an opportunity to stand with workers, farmers, youth and the poor. It had the chance to expand public investment, generate employment and reduce inequality. Instead, it has chosen the path of corporate-driven growth, weakened labor rights and shrinking welfare. We believe in the different vision of India, an India where public investment creates jobs, where farmers receive guaranteed remunerative prices, where health and education for rights, not privileges, where workers have dignity and protection, where economic policy serves the many, not a few. The budget fails that vision. Therefore, we strongly oppose this anti-people, pro-corporate budget. Thank you very much, sir.